calculations are correct, when this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious shit.
Gonna clean my room until I get high.
You think you know me?
Me to my knees again.
All this time that I cried.
My intentions. Don't. We should never do that again.
No, the thing of the matter is that anybody that has seen this show that we randomly do when we feel like it on 2MYL Media knows that I'm going from now on here on out. I'm going to get a song stuck in your head. So you're welcome.
Appreciate that.
All right.
Appreciate that.
Watching you and Tyson bio on the ABC. Thanks, Chris.
Well, I appreciate that, Chris. I guess we can compete with Tyson.
Not me.
No.
All right. You had some thoughts on the
Kwame Brown.
On the endless rants of Kwame Brown, the
start
NBA.
With Kwame Brown being the president that we need and the hero that we need in this time.
2001 draft pick in the NBA. Can we consider him the greatest NBA bust of all time?
Well, sure. I mean, for all intents and purposes, like, what do you consider a bust? Is 420 slots to make it to the NBA.
Yeah.
420 people out of all the people in the world.
So he made it.
Made it.
Does he get a participation trophy?
Made millions.
He did.
Made millions.
Played for 10 years? 12?
Sure. I think it was done by 2013.
Yeah.
And so everybody's taking shots at Kwame Brown. And he's been quiet for 20 years. Should just leave sleeping dogs lie.
Oh, boy.
You should not mess with your mother's cooking. You know what I mean? Mess around and jump on you like a trampoline. I love it.
I love what he said about Skip Bayless the most. A white, pasty, Dracula-looking ass who never played sports in his life. How are you an authority on sports?
He's not wrong.
It's not.
Greg Oden.
Yeah.
Greg Oden suffered from injuries because his body grew too fast, I believe.
Right. Yeah. You can't say the same for Brown, so.
No.
And I think he played for, 6 or 8 teams?
Yeah. His rants are top-notch. He's gained over 1,000 subscribers, 100,000 subscribers in a week. Yeah. And he calls Matt Barnes Becky with the good hair. He's started the let's get Charmalet the God.
Yeah.
The F up out of here. And I agree. Charmalet's nasty. You shouldn't have a job.
But he apologized to him.
Sure. He apologized to him, but listen, Charmalet has the history there is Charmalet got indicted on some sort of sexual misconduct with a minor.
Right.
Don't quote me verbatim.
Right.
They're canceling all these other cupcakes and getting them out of here for whatever they did. Why don't they get this guy out of here? Funk Flex said it the best. You're a creep and you're nasty. Simple.
Right.
You're a creep. They're a creep. Again, I'm standing on this hill saying Kwame Brown is the hero that we need right now.
But we don't need another hero.
Hero.
All right, so I mean, I agree with you to an extent, but I mean, some of the shit that he's saying is not. I mean, not that he's wrong, but I mean, he's attacking like people. He's attacking a lot of people. Like it's not just like one person, two people. He's attacking. He's gone berserk now for the past week.
I think for the last 20 years, anytime somebody's mentioned his name, he's strategically written that person's name down and just waited.
What about Jalen Rose?
He thanked Jalen Rose for taking up for him. So that's nice. I'll tell you what, Jalen Rose might have the best veneers in the business.
Yeah.
Them choppers are shiny.
Unbelievable. I gotta tell you right now, after doing home team sports now for 9 months, I'd say, I hate Skip Bayless. I always have. And his takes are ridiculous because he is a constant contrarian. He will say crazy shit to get people talking about him.
Right.
And then his fallback is LeBron and Tom Brady. And that, you know what I mean?
I'm not a fan at all. Joe Frazier is in the building.
He is.
Dawn of the dead face. You can't mess with your mama's cooking, Joe. I'll bounce all over his ass like a trampoline. I love it. I love it. Get them all out of here. Becky with the good hair.
The one thing is, though, that he does have people talking. And, you know, people have been saying things here and there. But, like, he now all of a sudden is like, okay, now you're going to hear me talk. And now he's got people talking and watching his videos, like you said, subscribing to his channel because they want to know what he wants to say next. He's got something there now.
Yeah, he's got people donating to his channel just to hear his angry rants. I love it.
I watched a couple in preparation because you told me you wanted to talk about him. I watched a couple of them and I was dying. They were so fun. And it's half the shit, and you know me, half the shit, I don't even know what the fuck he's talking about. Right. But I hear him, just the way his context, the way he puts things. I love when he went nuts about Stephen A. Smith. It was like all kinds of stuff.
Who's controlling their voices? Scurb, what up?
What's up?
I think it's gold. I think he should do this for at least the rest of the summer.
Skip Bayless is so biased towards the Cowboys. It's not even funny. What's up, fellas? I know the Dallas Cowboys are winning the Super Bowl this year. Didn't you know? Oh wait, I think he said they're gonna be in the NFC Championship game against Tampa.
Skip is the equivalent to a bad weatherman. I need a job like that. Guess what happens if I make the wrong prediction at my job? I get fired. Yeah. This fucking douche, sickening. Sickening. You fuck. Oh man, got me hot.
He does got you hot because you know we do these shooting with the shit with me and you random, and you're like, we need to do one next week, and I'm thinking, why? Well, you know, because usually you have something to say. So then I'm like, all right. So, and then you mentioned Kwame Brown. So I was like, all right, I know who that is. I just didn't know about these rants. So I go and I start watching them. And if you haven't checked them out yet, check them out. Because, you know, spend an hour with Kwame, you laugh.
His takes aren't wrong.
Yeah, Skip is a sellout. How about Skip Bayless, his partner, Shannon Sharp, calling Julio Jones live on the air and saying, yo, are you going to the Dallas Cowboys? Because Skip was all, you know, kid in the candy store about him maybe coming to Dallas because there was a picture of him wearing the Cowboys stuff. And so, but the truth is he was just trolling people, and Julio Jones wants out of Atlanta. We all know that. And there's like 5 or 6 teams that are interested in him. So it's kind of the highest bidder kind of thing going on. So but see, some people think that Julio didn't know he was on live TV, and some people think that he did. What do you think?
I think, well, he probably had to know. He had to know. He probably worked it well, and I think he would look good in the silver and black, baby.
Knock it off.
That's what I think. Man,
he
listen.
He said he wants to win.
F you and your Eagles as an organization and the crew.
I don't want him on the Eagles. The Eagles are rebuilding. I don't want him on the Eagles. Your
Eagles have been rebuilding since forever.
No, they won the Super Bowl in 2017. Shut the hell up. They've been rebuilding this year because they just got rid of Wentz, the crybaby.
Before that, Donovan McNabb and blah blah blah.
That's different.
Randall Cunningham.
We're not here to talk about the history of the Philadelphia Eagles. They won the Super Bowl recently. All right. When was the last time the Raiders were in the playoffs?
What?
Playoffs.
Yeah, it sounds like you have a bad Wi-Fi connection.
I do not.
On to the next subject.
I think he's going to New England with Cam. Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
They're one of the suitors. So's Indianapolis. So's Green Bay. So's San Francisco. I think he'd be great in San Francisco.
He goes to San Francisco. That's different.
Mm-hmm. George Kittle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Jimmy G with the new quarterback in the wings.
I'm not opposed to being a San Fran fan. It's all the Bay, baby.
All right. What was the next subject?
LeBum James.
What's your beef with LeBron now?
How do you spend millions of dollars a year physically training your body, eating correctly, all the things that you do to get blown over and flop every time you get touched?
Yep.
What would happen if he played against Anthony Davis, Charles Oakley, or not Anthony Davis, Anthony Mason, Charles Oakley, the Davis brothers, Rick Smits?
They would make it worth their while and actually fucking hit him. Because if he's going to do that anyway, I'd get my shot in. No?
Oh, sure.
He does that because he's LeBron James. Because he can. And he knows he can. And there's referees in the league that call things because he's LeBron James.
You know what? I'm looking at your son's comment.
I'm not putting it up. I'm not putting it up. Yeah.
Chris Paul and Devin Booker are two of the best in the backcourt, period.
Yeah.
They're dirty.
Dude, Phoenix,
off.
No respect. No respect does Phoenix have going into these playoffs. None.
No, and they should.
And they should. I hope they take the Lakers out. We don't have to hear about that no more.
God. That would be glorious.
Yeah. Early on, like we talked about it at Home Team Sports. Early on, I don't see anybody that I'm like, wow, did you see this? Did you see that? I mean, Miami's already 2 down, so you knew that was going to happen. Like, Butler can't do it by himself. All this other stuff, it's right now. It's early. It's still you're in the playoffs. The thing is now everybody's playing now, so there's no fucking excuses.
Right.
Somebody's hurt. This guy's hurt. That guy's hurt. They did load management for the past month. I don't want to hear anything about anybody being hurt. Devin Booker is the biggest crybaby in the league. He's not a top 100 player. 100.
I don't think Junior's qualified to make that statement, and I'm not going back and forth with you.
I know I won't. He did that in Home Team Sports, and he really got under Shango's skin and Anthony's skin, a little bit of Harry's. Butler has been terrible. Yes, Matt. Butler has been terrible.
Yeah.
It's not all his fault, though. You know what I mean? He needs help. So, Butler.
Jimmy Buckets, baby.
He hit that fucking shot at the end that sent it into overtime in game 1. So again, he can't do it alone.
Right.
I hate to say it, I'm a Lakers fan, but LeBron is like the NBA equivalent of Sidney Crosby. Yeah. And if you don't know who that is, TJ, Sidney Crosby is like the star of the Penguins, of Pittsburgh Penguins, and he's like the face of the NHL, like LeBron is, and he whines to the referees all the time, and he's the same thing. He's a diva. How many Stanley Cups does Sidney Crosby have? That's all I gotta ask about that. Just saying.
I'm a diva. Let's be clear. I'm a diva.
Yeah.
I don't do that shit.
You should watch the Dark Side of Football, which was all about wide receiver divas like Terrell Owens and Randy Moss and Chad Ochocinco. It was pretty fucking cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's on demand on Vice if you can get it if you can get Vice on Hulu or something. Or probably you can catch it on YouTube at this point. It's called Dark Side of Football.
Okay.
So and they're talking about if it does well, because they started with wrestling, right? Because there's a lot of dark stories in wrestling. Right. They're talking about doing a dark side of basketball too. So I mean, if this works out, you could have some. I mean, the first one they got to do is Jordan, right? I mean,
probably the worst teammate of all time.
Right, behind the scenes shit. Like you get fucking guys coming on there and talking about him, like from around the league. I'm sure a certain guy would love to sit there and talk about Michael Jordan, if you know what I'm saying. Lakers win the series. LeBron's playing. How many straight finals when healthy? No. A Lakers fan right there. That's the thing. The national media has the Lakers winning the whole damn thing until they're gone. Right. You can't bet against them, right? Vegas has got them winning. Vegas has got Lakers versus Nets. I've heard you actually say Lakers versus Nets before the playoffs started. So yeah, I think you were talking to Eddie Tarby about that, right?
On paper, it looks. I mean, yeah. If everybody's healthy, sure.
I don't have the Lakers making it out of the West.
Okay.
One way or another.
Who do you think's going to make it out of the West?
Well, either Phoenix or if Utah gets their shit together.
Yeah, Donovan Mitchell's unhappy.
Mm-hmm.
But I digress. We're 18 minutes in.
Yeah. What else you got?
Men of a huskier stature. It is the summertime. Shower accordingly. Use deodorant accordingly.
Yes.
I do not want to see your moob sweat lines on your t-shirt. I'm a big guy. Right. If I can do it, we can all do it.
No light clothing, right?
No.
Meaning that, like, a lot of guys wear light clothing because they're like, oh, when you wear dark clothing, the sun reflects. If you wear black, I'm not talking about black. Right? I'm talking about don't wear white or don't wear like off-white, extremely gray, that kind of stuff.
You're just gonna get barbecue sauce on your clothes anyway.
Yeah, right.
And if you're the size of the sun, you shouldn't be worried about the sun attracting the heat.
I have a rib in my cleavage right now. All right, man. Memphis all the way in the West. No, you're wrong, Alan. Stop being a troll. We're not putting up your stupid comment. But no, yeah, I get it. And yeah, so I mean, give them some advice. You're the guru. I don't know shit about clothes. I wear t-shirts and khaki shorts, or I wear on a cold night I'll wear jeans.
It's simple, man. I wear basketball shorts, I wear sweat shorts, and I wear t-shirts all summer.
We got to go down Chris Vance down in South Carolina, T. He said anytime. I want to go down and hang out on the beach with big Chris Vance.
I'm with it. He keeps chefing up that gumbo. I'll be there sooner than you think.
He came up recently to Peaburg, and what did he do? He did the tour, right? He had Nicolosis and Rocco's and Toby's and Hot Dog Johnny's, and you got to do the
street basketball. I seen him.
Right, yeah.
I've seen him.
But I appreciate him because he watches everything we do. He watches your show,
Yes.
Spin with Spitter. He watches Home Team Sports. That's the one he gets really involved in comment-wise. He watches even Around the Turnbuckle on occasion. Maybe every show. He ordered an Around the Turnbuckle T-shirt, bought it. I sent it down to him. He's a big supporter of us, and I guess we must entertain him whenever we come on here.
Well, you guys are entertaining.
Here's Jennifer, Chris Vance's better half. Y'all welcome. Just let me know so I can clean the spare room. There you go.
See that, Alan? We can spoon. We can spoon in the spare room.
Wouldn't be the first time.
It'll be fantastic.
I want to rub little sand baskets all over your ass neck on the South Carolina beach.
You always take it too far. You always take it too far. Jesus.
Oh man, I miss the Jerky Boys. That was some good times. Saul Rosenberg.
Saul.
My name's Saul. Saul Rosenberg. Yeah, Saul Rosenberg. I like the
spoon in the spare room. And this is how shows go left and fast.
What do I don't even know what I was saying right there. Yeah. Saul Rosenberg, yeah. Shout outs to Saul Rosenberg.
You have anything else on your mind tonight, Big Albowski?
Yes. This week, number one, big birthday shout out. I don't know if she's watching now or will watch this, but a big birthday shout out to Nancy Durfee Reiner.
Today was her birthday.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Nance.
Oh, honey.
Big shout out to my wife for the great dinner she prepared today. And
why'd you shake your head? No, it wasn't great.
Because there was no dinner. I literally ate like 2 peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. What's up, Antonio?
Antonio in the building. What up, boy?
I'm about to finish the route that I've been on for 3 years. And I work, as some people know, I work for hers. And I'm really excited to start working next week on the new route, which is up where I live, so I can sleep later. I'll be home sooner. I'll still make the same amount of money. I could drive the Hearst truck home. I'll save on gas. And I'll be delivering in Palmerton, Lehighton, Nesquehoning, Walnut Port, Jim Thorpe.
Do they even have stores out there?
Did you see this?
Yeah, well, listen, I share her same sentiments, big fella.
It's not very nice.
Do they have stores out there?
Yeah, yeah. Pigger is life, family only. See you guys on Thanksgiving game. Well, there you go.
The couple times I've been out there has been very Hills Has Eyes-ish.
When have you ever been in Nesquehoning?
I don't know. I've been to your house.
That's Palmerton.
Okay.
That's Palmerton. Okay. Palmerton is a nice, small, quiet town. It's not Hills Have Eyes crap. That's Nesquehoning. And yeah. Shout out to Big John. He lives up in Nesquehoning. Yeah. But other than that, I'm going fishing tomorrow morning. I have off tomorrow because they have us working on Saturday. So I'm fishing tomorrow morning. So maybe I'll post some catches tomorrow morning on Facebook. I don't know.
If you catch something.
I always do. I just never.
Except for the time we went together.
If it's not worth posting, you know what I mean?
The last time me and you went fishing, We got skunked, big fella. 0 fishes were caught.
That was Harry's fault.
It was
Oh
definitely.
no,
Harry.
you're talking the Delaware River thing.
Yeah.
See. I can't control that. If I go to spots where I know I'm going to catch something, like tomorrow, I'm going to go to spots where I know I'm going to catch something. Like, it's still kind of trout season, fading into bass season. So, like, you got to know when to fish the river and what you're fishing for, and
See your wife's comment, not putting it up on purpose.
Yeah, it's don't be mean. Fend for yourself is a thing. Is it a thing? Like, I want to know, everybody watching right now, is that really a thing?
Yeah, we've had several of fend for yourself evenings here.
Ask her how many meals has she cooked in the past month.
No, I'm not diving into your can of worms.
Versus me, versus Little Al. All right. So anyway, yeah, that's what's on my mind. I'm excited. I get to go to Alan already let me know that I'm going to an Iron Pigs game in June for my Father's Day gift.
Nice.
Oh, she throws you some hearts. You're welcome. Yes, I'm going to that.
Shout out to Rich Schiller for the ultimate birthday present in August. We're going to see Stained in Corn.
Nice.
Yes.
Where's that at?
Montage something or other.
Montage, yeah.
Yeah.
Alan's going to his first ever concert with his buddy. They're going to go see Green Day at Hershey Park Arena in August. And you guys are mentioning concerts. I'm excited that concerts are now starting to happen again.
I'm glad everything's opening back up.
Yeah. And they're going to have full capacity. June 12th, they're having full capacity for baseball stadiums all over the country. So it's exciting.
Oh, good. Baseball is the worst sport ever to watch live.
Well, I mean, and arenas too. I mean, they won't do it in indoor arenas yet. So the NBA playoffs is still going to have like 2/3, I think.
That's still a lot of people.
Yeah, you still got 11,000, 15,000, depending on where you're at.
I'll tell you what. Yeah, let's go to a baseball game at $12 hot dog and $19 beer. Watch the movie.
No, see, that's at the pro. You got to go to the Iron Pigs, man. Our tickets were $11 a piece. You get like nachos, pulled pork nachos for like $6. You can get a hot dog for like $3. Miss Delaware fishing, Miss Jersey, but I have the beach. He keeps throwing that in my face like every day. He posts a fucking sunrise every day on Facebook. Look at good morning, happy Thursday, happy Friday, happy Saturday, everybody.
I love it. Vance out there living his best life.
He is. Good for him.
Most definitely.
Anything else?
I think that's it.
Jennifer says he's an asshole like that. Well,
sounds like I should host a couples therapy episode with Jen, Chris, you, and Teresa.
I'm with it.
Be gold.
I'm with it. I'm with it.
Oh man, jeez.
Anything else?
I don't think so.
I hope you have a great night at work.
Shall be a blast.
Who do you got tomorrow night on Spittin' with Spitter?
Brian Brennan, little hoops local legend who does a lot of work now in the DC area as far as coaching and working with kids and stuff like that. So he's going to be on.
Awesome.
Yeah.
One last comment. Love you guys. We love you too.
Absolutely, Chris.
All right, man. We're going to sign off. We're out of here. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and we will be back randomly whenever TJ wants to run his mouth. That's how it is. That's how it goes.
Yeah.
My calculations are correct. When this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious shit.